Hello, guys and gals, and welcome back to more Danganronpa Blind. I am with Tyler.
Yeah, that's me.
The wonderful, fantastic man that he is.
Thank you. That's like the one compliment you've given me so far.
I know I didn't mean it.
Oh, screw you. Shut up.
Last time, we discovered the body. I think we discovered the body last time. Yeah, we did. We discovered the body last time.
Let's just say last time, yeah.
Yeah, we did. We thought Monokuma was dead, the mastermind was dead, but I found out that that wasn't necessarily the case.
Whatever.
Well, we don't know if it's not the mastermind.
All
but
right.
we don't. Someone, at least Monokuma's still around, so most likely it's not the mastermind.
Yeah. So hear me out. First off, the only connection thing that I'm. No, wait, actually, no, never mind.
No, I want to hear your
I went through it. No,
I want to talk to you.
What do you want to talk about?
I'd like to hear your alibi.
Alibi?
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Where were you?
Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that? And what's nighttime got to do with it? Well, I don't know. The freaking knife is there!
What's nighttime got to do? Isn't it obvious this murder took place after nighttime?
How can you be so sure about that?
Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hero's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I confirmed that when I arrived last night, there was no body here. So the murder can only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hira, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night.
Yeah. What?
Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma.
Yeah.
As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis.
Yep.
The only ones who don't have alibis
are me and Kyoko.
That's right. And the victim really is Kyoko.
Then I'm the only one without an alibi.
Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door. So where precisely were you?
I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so...
That's hardly an alibi.
I know.
So what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here.
I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it?
But at least it's evidence.
I know, yeah. Which means none of them could have done it. As of right now, it sounds like.
It's one of them to fake.
Yeah.
It's 11 o'clock right now!
Good job. Alright, moving on to the next person. You do you, okay? Okay, and?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When
the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon.
Lies!
Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30.
Lies!
So, I can use that to be like, hey, yo, the body isn't wet at all from the thingy thing. So, the body was here after the sprinkler system. So, I didn't do it. Ha! I'm safe.
Sure.
Then I headed to the gym, where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body.
Sure.
What time was that at? 9:01, I'd say. No, Toko, what time?
9.
It was 9 o'clock.
When she came back, but
Yeah, well, just before 9 o'clock, that was probably 9 on the dot.
Flashbacks are too much to read.
Yeah, that's right. It had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
Ah, now that you mention it, I think you're right. Something we can say for sure, the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done.
Good job!
Nice!
When the body was found, it had been added to the nope file thing book. Toko.
Just as important as any other clue. So, who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to.
Belongs to me, anymore. If you know what I mean.
Yay, necrophilia.
Oh, no! Not the chickens!
4 chickens?
Why did the 5th one disappear? No!
Down here. There were 5 chickens.
Oh, wait, just start talking.
Listen, Makoto. Do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up?
Yeah, I think it was flat-chested. I mean, if I remember right.
At most a B cup.
Yeah, if it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the woman had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byoga said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody, but for how much blood there was in the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it. True.
Okay. Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked.
Well, having talked about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you too, I guess.
You got your own evidence.
Yay! I think I've checked everything I need in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to
more.
check. Specifically, the fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm. Oh, there's gonna find more about.
Where?
I don't know. It's like, what's the show?
I'm trying to think, actually.
Thanks. I'm glad to know I'm not alone. Okay, that makes me feel so much better. If I can find out more about her, maybe we can answer that
question. That place.
No, you're just saying that.
Sure.
Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself that much. Maybe I can get into her room. I'll be able to find out. Ooh.
It's all clear.
Ooh, Byakuya's got the key to this, right? I will simply limit your options.
Yeah,
What?
Well,
you know this stuff!
Give me the key to your room, yeah.
I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me in the room. Alright. So one thing I want to point out, though, is that... Or actually, one thing I want to check...
They look the bitch you are.
One thing I want to check out... Truth was, right? So, 5. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim has been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went with your body. The house has been struck in the head. It's an object about as thick as a metal pipe. I was covered with other wounds, but there weren't... They were at least several days old. See, here's what I'm thinking. And call me crazy or something like that, whatever. But I don't think this... I don't think it's Kyoko. Mainly because of the fingernails. Who has fake fingernails?
No one that we know.
Are you sure?
No one here.
Well, yeah, no one here, of course. Well, except the body. They have fake fingernails. But...
Just go beg like the bitch
okay,
you are.
yeah, I should probably beg. Hey, Byakuya? You two come without...
No, but I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial.
Oh, no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was only about to borrow it.
I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect, after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different
Then,
story.
will you go with me? Please?
Sorry, I'm going to take care of... Find me again later and we'll see. Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not.
Later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should go check out that... What one area? Okay, while we find out whatever, okay. Rock. It's a rock with a corner of a red square.
Yep.
I have no idea.
Guess it's time to go check places.
Yeah, in here. But with the fingernails and some of that, I keep thinking about thinking about Junko because
But the body was disposed of.
was it?
Yeah, it was gone.
It was gone. Doesn't mean that they couldn't use it again. Maybe. See, that's
But it
where
was gone.
that's why I'm saying like maybe not. Cause although it's like yeah, like they probably did some voodoo magic, black magic back then, some of that. But even still, like
it's not
Kyoko
here,
does.
So go on left, but
Oh, it's not here.
No.
I don't know. Honestly, I probably was not even paying attention. Maybe. Even still though. Junko, like, no one else has, like, that kind of stuff or whatever. Not only that, but she's also, what was it, the ultimate fashionista or whatever?
But did she have those fingernails?
I can't remember that far, but she's the only one I could, that's my best guess as of right now. Not only that, but also there's the, call me crazy or whatever.
But they disposed of the body.
I know, that's what I'm saying, call me crazy!
You're crazy.
As of right, oh my gosh, I feel like it could be Junko, mainly because one, you know, the fingernails, the fake fingernails on that she's a fashionista. I don't know where I'm heading to, honestly. I don't know. She had the fake fingernails. Everything's like oh, okay. Yeah, I don't. Nope. the fake fingernails, you know, she's the fashionista, ultimate fashionista, so big, you know, that's just evidence or whatever. Not only that, but it also says, you know, that the body had wounds to it. Then again, you know, those are just simply...
It said head wounds. So.
Huh?
The head wounds, not...
She had... there was a blunt to there's like a lead pipe or whatever to the face, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever.
Junko was stabbed with spears.
But there was also other... They said there was other marks of wounds that had healed before something like that. Once again, you know, she died. She couldn't heal or something like that. But even still, multiple wounds and stuff like that. Like, that would make sense with crap ton of spikes piercing through you. It's a stretch, I know. I need to stop talking. I can't think. I don't know.
I guess.
I don't know where Truth Bullet. What is it? The abyss of charred debris near the body. It seems familiar to something that was seen earlier. What was early? A plaque? Thing? I don't know. Oh my gosh. No, I'm already at the map. Let's go in here. Music.
Very familiar.
It's not familiar. I can't. I'm probably sure if I see it, it'll be like, oh, but nope.
Look at that.
Yeah, leave the area. Okay. Alright, check the chemistry. Oh my gosh, I can't. Frick. Sculpture?
I have an inkling of where it is, but I'm...
Yeah, don't tell me.
I don't know.
I'm gonna find it.
Well, yeah.
If I literally cannot
I'm just
find
like,
it.
I don't know where. I don't know why I'm thinking this, but
I found it. It's this. Dang it.
Good try.
Yeah, it's
Can you just go through? Can you go on the map real quick?
like just the map.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah,
Map?
like map, and then just like go through all the floors.
Dang
Kind
it.
of go through all. Yeah, just go through like the
How fast?
floor.
Can
Go
I
to the
faster?
first and second floor.
Oh well, great. That
Let me see this.
I can.
I just want to see.
Jeez. Okay. Well, it's in Ethan's hands.
Oh yeah, I just want to.
Well, there's an exclamation point right there. The gym had an exclamation point. The gym has an exclamation point on it. Not the second floor gym. First floor gym. There's an exclamation point. Is it in there? What?
Now I remember what it is.
Oh my gosh. What? The bomb's not there anymore. What is there? The Monokuma. Yes. It's out of the form. I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
Oh!
I just found something. What is it?
Okay. Yeah. Hey, I found it. I figured it out.
Yeah. I don't have to point it out for you at all. Bomb!
And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragments I found in the garden. There's another body. Nothing in the tooth scare. Okay, I've checked everything I can about all this to the towers, Kyoko's room, should I have to the garden, Byaku, like the little frickin' pimp he is.
No, like the little bitch you are.
Well, see, I can't say that. So I gotta somehow do something, I don't know.
Because the little slut you are.
Oh yeah, like the little slut I am.
Oh, you admitted that you're a slut.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
Yas, bitch, yas.
You think you can go soon, Byaku?
No. You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go.
Wait for me, senpai!
Don't look at me take
Byaku
off your
walked
clothes
up.
right now.
Wait, what?
What?
No.
Huh?
And I hurried after him on our way to the dorm. You wanna talk? You wanna get this off your chest or something like that?
Well, I
You
mean,
wanna
he
talk?
clearly wants you to go...
Okay, what do I do
You
here?
clearly-
Is it like
Makoto-
talk to him to be like, oh,
Makoto
hey,
clearly wants you to go in the room for sex.
looks like I'm on my knees.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're ready to go. Ready to please daddy. Well, then, here we go.
Kyoko took out the key and slid into the
Oh,
keyhole.
he took out the key and slid it
Oh
right in the
my
keyhole.
gosh! Stop it!
Click.
Does it? Oh my!
And
No.
it's open.
No! Looks like it is. Oh, thanks. Oh my god!
Thanks, Daddy.
Oh my gosh! Great.
Thanks, Daddy Byakuya.
So this is Kyoko's room.
There's a thing.
Yeah, let's check the thing. What is it? There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve?
I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers.
I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse.
That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that. Stripping, you know, getting down.
Certainly
But if it is a key, I
Hanging
think I
with the
might know
boys.
what it unlocks.
Hanging with the boy. Oh, whatever the song goes. Really? What?
Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to.
Oh, the dojo? The place with the targets?
Yes, Tarjay's.
Target.
Go check that bed.
The bed. Let's see what secrets. Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here. At least not as far as I'm concerned. Okay.
Byakuya, talk to Byakuya.
No, I don't want to. Let's go in here. Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. Oh,
you know you wanna go
you
in there.
puss.
You know you want to go in there, Makoto.
Someone
What do you want now,
died.
bitch?
Someone
What are you
died.
looking
You
for?
really?
What do you want
Oh.
now, bitch? What are you looking for?
I don't know. Just nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of glue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take this time out of my search to come here.
Sorry, senpai.
Regardless, you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here.
More concrete. Oh, I know. Really, Kyoko gave me something. What was the? Oh.
Consider this my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me.
I'm sure I have it somewhere here. Found it.
What's in the envelope?
Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
Well, something has certainly happened, so open it.
Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets. I'm like where this is going.
What?
That's all that was in there?
Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? The bathroom. Dang it. But could something be hidden? Is that really? How do you not like? Oh, there's a bed. There's nothing there. Not gonna move the sheets at all.
Well, but it doesn't look like
Probably
anything.
didn't expect. Of course, because it's just how it looks. It's a freaking cardboard rectangular box, piece of crap.
Yeah, exactly.
As I lift up the sheets, there they were, the panties. I mean, found a comfortable piece of paper. Kuro Ikusabe. Hope to be having number 78, student registration. Sex F. She failed sex. Kuro Ikusaba.
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile.
Yeah, it looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Guy who stole my family. There's a key and boop! That's it.
This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing. And shut up! This was what she left behind.
No time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search.
Okay, I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Akuro Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Whoa, hey. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, also alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volitation. However, she never revealed.
Volition!
What the frick, man?
Volitation.
Shut up!
Oh my god.
However, she never revealed why
Tyler
she
learns
decided.
words. Sorry.
Gosh.
She decided to return home when she did.
Yeah.
Nice!
Mm-hmm. Yukuro Ikusaba. The ultimate soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things exist as an ordinary person. But then...
See.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this.
Fenrir, okay. Oh, you recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering.
This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I lived in.
I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Oop.
Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero.
Ah, it's you.
What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Oh, you found her profile?
So what if we did?
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about these regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order, which is why even I, the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well? Absolutely. I can't even complain about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Interesting.
It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that. When you all first got together in the main hall, way back when, there were 15 people there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the first meeting may have led you to a little misunderstanding among you all.
A misunderstanding? Are you saying...
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you. The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16!
16? Then...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this, the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Oh boy. The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of this school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
You said why.
Oh,
You said it.
I didn't hear it.
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want you to wake up to a hormigate of complaints and hate mail, you know? Make sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge tickets, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge?
I want to get back on that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you.
Seriously?
Hey.
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
What?
Okay, now that's all you get. So, I mean, Kyoko doesn't wear gloves.
Kyoko doesn't?
Does.
Does, yeah, does.
So, she could have had that.
But at the same time, you wouldn't wear gloves and those freaking fake fingernails, honestly. But not only that, though, he said a bunch of scars on there, right?
Yeah.
So if we take that literally or whatever, that hand had no scars.
But if you take that more figuratively.
I know, there's the wolf symbol. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover a bunch of... But it's a bunch of scars.
Figure.
That's one scar. Wait, so on the back of her hand... Oh, wait, never mind. Okay. There's a bunch of scars. The tattoo. Wait, but no. Mongo specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars, which means... those fake nails on the corpse.
Are you thinking about Kyoko again?
Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap.
His trap.
God must really have hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us?
He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. Why would he tell us that, and why now?
He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later.
But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair.
Kuro is related to the case?
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko.
What?
That would explain why we would have a class had to have a class trial, wouldn't we? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game.
Kuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko?
Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. But, based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit.
Huh? What makes you say that?
We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why did the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us?
That's a good
So,
point.
in other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit.
So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion.
That's what makes sense to me.
The way you say it, it definitely seems, it does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is?
Well, then I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation.
I should find out if that key and the dojo really are
let's
connected.
go.
Well, are you coming?
I mean, I'm always coming for you, Master. Do I have to talk to you, or do I just go straight to the thing? I'm just gonna go straight to the thing. There are wooden lockers here. They use wood blocks keys, just like at those super traditional public bathrooms. Looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I wonder which one it goes to. Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what this means, right?
I should probably use the key we found on the locker, right?
No, we're supposed to bend down and bend
No!
over.
Bend over! He's like, do it! Okay.
Insert the key.
I took out the wood key block, inserted it into the
Put your
locker's
key-
metal lock,
Put
and
your key in my lock.
click! The locker eagerly accepted the key! Oh my gosh!
We are 6th graders.
And it opened. Ooh, arrows. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. So that's like 2 5s. Remember how important 5 is, though? With the 5 chickens? So there's 2 5s in that. Okay. They look like they're made of
They look like they're made of titanium.
I
which
am
means they're quite strong despite how thin they are, you bitch. Don't speak over me.
Oh,
Of course,
sorry.
without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks.
Strong sticks. Strong sticks. That's what they call my dick.
Oh, you wish.
Oh, there's something else inside the locker.
I usually call it more of a floppy pencil.
Oh
but-
my gosh. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case.
This duct tape is related to the case somehow. But how could it possibly be involved?
I don't know.
Blade duct tape is naturally to I think that's all the locker has to offer now. Is something wrong?
Strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Or perhaps...
Yakuya?
Forget it.
Oh.
Come on, we need to continue on the next location.
Oh, what next location?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more
We need
research
to
on Fenrir.
we need to look into you. Now spread your butt cheeks. Fenrir? What is it? Fenrir?
Fenrir.
Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that?
I wonder, where would you go?
To that data thing research library place. The secret library.
You're so cool and smart.
I know I am. Research? Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kind of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry.
Alright, let's run. We ran.
I mean, it won't begin until we figure out all the information anyways, but...
Conveniently.
I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here.
Byakuya seemed to know of the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf to the book.
In the back.
Sorry. He quickly returned with the file in hand. And now I gotta talk to him.
And beg for it.
See.
Take a look at this.
Alright. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? This
How'd
is
you make it
Eng-
all the way to high school without learning a single word of French?
Oh. I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French.
Well, whatever, I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over.
100 times over. Isn't that kind of extreme? I've already bent over twice.
Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there is mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it?
This all just sounds some kind of alternate reality.
Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, in an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting.
Exciting definitely isn't the word I'd use.
So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir.
Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right?
That's right, it said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, we'd like to know something interesting related to that. Show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Ooh, what? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean?
What does that mean?
It means they have a wolf on them.
It's true.
It's the freaking hand has the freaking wolf or whatever. Ding dong, bing bong. Here comes
Oh,
King
it's
Kong.
time for the class trial. That is a
Yes.
wonderful time. I love class trials.
Time
No.
is utterly
The
silent.
only
And yet it
problem
constantly assaults
is...
us
What?
Do one
organisms.
more.
It damages us little by little until the... Anyway,
Oh,
Oh,
it's
sorry, I
time
thought you
to
said-
begin
But
the
not
class.
yet.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're out of time for this
Dang
episode.
it.
Unfortunately, you'll have to wait until next time,
No.
where we start the class trial. Chapter 5. This is your 5th one.
I know. Is this the final? Is this gonna be the final chapter?
I don't know.
Maybe. Oh,
Could be, could not be.
I know.
Could have 40 more chapters to go.
Oh my gosh. It'd be like a book. Is it many chapters? You know, it's not like a novel. 5 chapters. This would be a novel. Never mind.
See you guys then. So when are you going to stop being a dumb little bitch?
Am I gonna still be around at least? Please, please. Thank you.
Didn't say yes, bitch.